This entire reality was created just for you, by you. Yes, just for you. Don't believe me? I want you to consider this. We live in a reality, a holographic reality. A hologram stores the whole image in every fragment. Physicist David Bohm's idea was that the universe works in the same way, that the whole is encoded in every part. You cut a hologram in half and still see the whole picture. I know that science is boring, and I can already see your eyes glazing over, thinking that this is just a theoretical physics video. But what you might not realize is that you actually summoned me to remind you all about your own little world and the play that you're writing, starring, directing, and living in without even realizing it. All of this just for you. Okay, so this is what's genuinely insane about all of this. And I'm gonna nerd out for a second, so bear with me. In the 90s, physicists were trying to solve this puzzle about black holes. Specifically, what happens to information when something falls into one? Like, does it just disappear? Because if it does, that breaks pretty much every law of physics that we have. What they figured out, Bekenstein and Hawking, is that the information doesn't just disappear. It gets encoded onto the surface of the black hole, the 2D boundary, not the inside, but the edge. And then someone asked the obvious follow-up question, well, does that apply to everything? Because if the most extreme object in the universe stores its entire contents as surface data, what if the universe does the same thing? What if everything that you are seeing right now, every object, every person, every galaxy, is essentially information projected inward from a boundary that we can't see? And that is the holographic principle. And it's not metaphor, it's a serious proposal in theoretical physics. Think about it like a TV screen. The screen is flat, totally 2D. But what appears on it looks like it has depth, dimension, and reality. What I want to make clear is that you are not confused about what's real, because it all feels real. But the actual information, the source code, it lives on the surface, aka higher dimensions. You are not living in a simulation in the sci-fi sense. It's actually weirder than that. It's a rendering from your consciousness, a hologram so good that it forgot it was one. But there's actually this little book that said all of this long before any of these physicists did, and it's called The Kybalion. It was published in 1908, authored by the three initiates. It claims to be based on Hermetic philosophy, which in turn traces itself back to Hermes Trismegistus, an Egyptian priest, basically the patron saint of esoteric knowledge. And whether that is true is up for debate, and honestly, it's probably all cap. But there is a line in this book that's very important for you to hear. The all is mind. The universe is mental. That's the first principle. That's where it starts. It's not with matter, it's not with energy, it's with the mind. Consciousness isn't a thing that emerged from the universe. It's the thing that the universe emerged from. There are 7 principles. We're going to focus on some key ones. The first, mentalism. The all is mind, the universe is mental. This is the big one. Reality is a mental construct. The second, correspondence. As above, so below. Patterns repeat at every scale, just like a hologram. And the third, vibration. Everything moves, nothing is truly solid. Matter is just slowed down energy. It is condensed wave into particle. The fourth and final worth mentioning, rhythm and polarity. Reality swings between opposites because everything has a dual nature. All right, theoretical physicists, supposed secret societies, ancient Egyptians, blah, 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 who cares? Holographic principle is honestly just simply explaining the same architecture that you've known this whole time to be true deep down. All of consciousness is the medium reality is projected through. This means that your perception isn't a passive window. You are an active participant constructing what you experience. Think the observer effect in quantum mechanics. And I just want you to remember this. You are not just floating around in a cold, indifferent universe. You are the camera, the lens, the TV screen itself. You are not in the simulation. You are the simulation. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Stay blessed.